This is the Legacy4J mod. This is a mod that's aiming to bring as many features as possible from the old console editions into Minecraft Java Edition. I made a video on this mod recently, but I didn't have nearly enough time to go through all of the features I could find, so in this video, that's exactly what I'm doing. First off is controller support. I did mention this in the last episode, but I couldn't actually personally get my own controller to work, but they've actually just updated the mod, so now more controllers should hopefully be compatible with the mod, which is going to be really cool. As you saw in the intro, there's also creative mode. I did go into creative mode in the last video, but I didn't actually show it off at all. So yeah, you have the menu here. All the flight works the same, so you can look up and down as you're moving forward. Now, placing blocks almost works the same way. It almost goes exactly with your speed. As you can see, it is a little bit buggy right now, but yeah, block placing should, with a couple tweaks, work the same way where you can place as fast as you're flying. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, so you don't get the Java Edition thing where you're kind of having to like double back to fill in holes and stuff that you leave behind because the movement speed doesn't exactly line up with the block placing speed. Okay, and it doesn't work side to side like it normally does. It looks like it is more gauged towards flying in creative mode. Now, it'd also be a good time to show you the admin menu, which you can use to set day and night, everything you can do in normal console edition. I can set myself to survival mode like that, and I'll even enable survival flight, which is a lesser known feature. I don't use it all that much, but it is really nice. In the last video, I also went over custom superflats, but I did get a comment asking about specific biomes, like the Nether. So as you can see, you can set custom superflats to fit with a specific biome, but it doesn't work exactly like it does in console edition. As you can see, technically, we are in a Nether waste biome, but you can see the sun. Here I've got the same preset load up on Nintendo Switch Edition, and as you can see, the sky is supposed to look like that. So it's not perfect, but keep in mind, this mod is being updated pretty often, so if there's something not quite perfect, they probably already know about it and they're working on it. You also notice the grass is all in perfectly straight lines. In Java Edition, apparently the grass actually rotates kind of randomly, which I didn't realize, so yeah, there's that. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm pretty sure Vanilla Tukes already has some texture packs that you can download to fix that if you really mind it. Onto Elytras, a lot of you might remember the Superman pose. If you crouch with nothing in your hand, then your arm sticks out like that, which is in this version, which is really neat. This is just kind of a random thing in console that was just, I don't know, it was a fun little detail that didn't really change anything, but hey, it's there. And if you're using an Elytra in creative mode, you can press the jump button to just ascend. Looking at the menus, when you're loading a world, the sky actually matches with the time of day. So when it's nighttime like it is now, the loading screens will also be nighttime, which is really cool. Which is a feature that I have actually never consciously noticed, which I guess is the point, because it's trying to blend in more with your surroundings. Now, I did check to see if Cat was extended in this version. If you didn't know, in console edition, Cat actually has an extended version. When it's done, it also plays Dog, which is a track you can listen to on the Minecraft Alpha album. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be in the game yet, although there are already resource packs that fix that. Also, Jukeboxes actually play wherever you are in the world. You can actually hear it at the same exact volume. It's not based on distance at all. If you walk up to a crafting table, you can actually access it by hitting the normal crafting button. You can see if you're looking anywhere, you can hit Y and do that. And if you hit Y while looking at a crafting table, it opens up the crafting table menu. That's a little feature that has never never made the biggest difference to me, but it's there if you want it. I'm actually just switching back and forth between using ZL and Y to open up the crafting menu. You can see it does the exact same thing. And every other container as well has been stylized in the console version. So this is dispenser, dropper, item hopper, the double chest, single chest, ender chest, barrel, shulker, which are all basically the same. Furnaces, blast furnace, smoker, brewing stand, enchantment table, beacon, cartography table, loom. You've got the grindstone. Which one's the grindstone? Is this? That's the stone cutter. That's the grindstone. They're very similar. You've got the smithing table, and of course, the villager trading menu. As you can see, that works just as well. And speaking of beacons, you can also see the beacon effects in the top right corner are rendered a little bit differently. I've always thought this looks a little bit cleaner, which I really like. I also noticed this in the last video, but didn't get a good close look at it. You notice that the multiplayer names actually have a colored box around them. Apparently not through a block, which I'm not sure if that was a thing in console edition. I'm going to get out of here before I die. But yeah, that's a cool little thing as well. Say hi, tree. Minecarts now have their old speed back. I don't know why, but for some reason, minecarts got a really, really slow buff. But as you can tell, I'm moving very, very, very fast down this tunnel. And right as I get to the end of this tunnel, you'll notice that the camera moves along with the minecart. I didn't touch anything. My camera just moves 90 degrees just like that. So yeah, minecarts have gotten some nice updates in here. It seems like there is a slight issue with horses. I'm not sure if this is a Java Edition thing or not. What happens if I... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it fixed itself. Is that just a snow thing? Anyway, as I was saying, the advancement trophies are they called trophies? The advancement little pop-up is in the Legacy style. It doesn't quite carry over to the actual advancement screen. That's still Java Edition. Also, not only is the map included in your inventory, but it actually includes the coordinates on top. Oh, it also appears that as the horse turns, my camera turns as well. Oh yeah, there it goes, there it goes. So yeah, it looks like not just the minecarts got this little update. And now, by holding down the mouse button, or ZR in my case, you'll just continually punch. This is a feature that I know is really, really useful for people who are like brand new to the game or not really used to the combat. You can just hold down the button, especially if there's like a zombie or something, and just keep whacking at them. Oh, I also just found an igloo in a plains biome. I guess technically it's part of this mountain, but it kind of bleeds into the plains. That's super interesting. And that's it for the Legacy4J mod, but there is a bunch of stuff I actually still want to go over in the Reconsole mod pack, which I mentioned briefly in the last episode. Now, to download the Reconsole mod pack, it is a little bit more complicated than a normal mod, so I'm actually using the Modrinth app. I'll leave a link to that in the description. So this is the way it will actually be the easiest to download the Reconsole mod and the Legacy4J actually moving forward. But anyway, you can just browse here, just look up Reconsole, and just go ahead and just create a brand new profile. And it's that easy. Once that all downloads, you'll just get an instance in here that you can just go ahead and run. As I already got all the mods and stuff, even for Legacy4J when it comes to the different APIs. Now, right off the bat, you can see the title says Console Edition, which is really interesting. The background is a little... I don't know what's going on there because it doesn't match any sort of Console Edition panorama. Yeah, not sure what's up with that, but that's not a huge deal. And there's texture packs for that. You can see now that Reconsole includes all of the old tutorial worlds. So if you want to go into a classic, let's go ahead and let's boot up TU12. Why not? So you can see that all the old tutorial worlds are here, and I was about to say functioning. They're not functioning. You can just roam around them freely and stuff. They don't have any invisible barriers or an actual tutorial you can follow, but they're here and it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people were asking my comment section last time about whether or not there were different tutorial worlds. Also, my notice as I was loading up the world that there are a few texture packs included. So we've got a few of the classics. It looks like 4 of the classes. We got the plastic texture pack, natural, festive, and fantasy. So definitely not the whole range of texture packs yet, but there are a few, which is really, really nice. So here's the fantasy texture pack. Let's grab a sword. I always really, really like the swords in this version. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, these are preloaded, but of course you can download the rest online wherever they're available. I'm pretty sure you can probably find most, if not all, of the texture packs on Planet Minecraft or something like that. But it's nice to have these 4 conveniently available right out of the box. Now, going back to the topic of different worlds, there actually is a mod installed here called Modern Beta, which actually allows you to generate basically any different type of world from Minecraft's history. You can choose 1.17 generation, you can choose, released 1.0 generation, you can choose Pocket Edition generation, all this kind of stuff. And that includes a limited Xbox 360 style world, which I can't actually select with a controller. You're actually going to need a mouse for this. So we can go ahead and create this world, and it doesn't work exactly like Xbox Edition. It is really just one preset. So yeah, limited world generation is still, limited, but it is still here as an option in case you really, really wanted that. Now, it doesn't actually stop you from going outside the world border, but it is just an infinite ocean. So who knows? I think you can probably... There's a shipwreck over there. I think you can probably find... Yeah, here we go. Some ocean monuments. Yeah, so you can... If you want, you can make some pretty good guardian farms with a guaranteed ocean this far out. And ice, apparently. It looks like the frozen oceans generate as well, but with no icebergs. There are polar bears though. So yeah, it's still not quite the same, but hopefully that should get there eventually. Oh, the ice actually makes it all the way across here. I didn't realize that. Also, you can see that the Elytra Rolling mod is actually in here as well. This isn't actually part of Legacy4J yet. This is a separate mod called Cool Elytra Rolling that I've actually already been using in some of my videos. Can we just Superman? Yeah, we can Superman fly with the Elytra Rolling, make this really, really feel like Glide or something. And finally, there's the old combat. There is a mod here that actually brings the old combat back without all of its cooldown effects and stuff. I would show it off more if this mob spawner was actually spawning mobs. Come on, here we go. Yeah, you can just go ahead and see that I can spam against zombies as much as I want. These don't seem to be working very well. And finally, to finish things off a little randomly, Sugarcane. You'll notice that Sugarcane actually looks really, really pale. And that's actually because in Console Edition, Sugarcane looks the same no matter what biome you plant it in. Normally, grass and leaves and stuff, they all change depending on the biome. But yeah, Sugarcane just kind of never got that update in Console Edition. You can see that even as I go into this kind of savanna, deserty area, the Sugarcane still looks like that. But that's all I could personally figure out in these two mods. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys found it interesting and are just excited about these mods as I am. And also, thank you all who supported the last video I made on this mod. It kind of blew up. It just became the first video on my channel ever to reach 100,000 subscribers and got me to the monetization threshold. So that word came out with threshold. That word came out really, really weird. And also I can't seem to jump correctly. So yeah, if you are here from that last video, hopefully you're enjoying what you see on the channel and decide to stick around a little bit longer. I feel really weird saying that. I don't plug my channel ever. You'll probably never hear me ask you to like or subscribe because I just don't. I feel weird doing that. I feel super self-conscious. I will be using the Legacy4J mod from now on my single player world, so hopefully that should be really, really interesting. And if you're not into single player stuff, I am also on an SMP called EchoCraft, and that has been a whole ton of fun as well. But with that, I'm just gonna leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.